Hi, welcome to ShowMeTheCurry.com. I'm Hital.
I'm Anuja, and today we're going to show you how to make chocolate mousse. Now, chocolate mousse does not need any introduction. It's this wonderful, light, airy, a little rich, but come on, it's dessert.
It's
right?
dessert, and it's yummy.
Absolutely. So, very easy recipe. Let's get started.
So we have a bowl here. We're going to be using a double boiler method, which is basically a pot of water simmering on the bottom and a little mixing bowl that sits on top, and that's going to help us melt everything that's in our bowl. So we're going to start off first with 1 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips, and we have 1 tablespoon of butter.
And over here I have 2 tablespoons of hot water, and I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of instant coffee.
You can use any kind of coffee you like. We have like Nescafe, you can use Folgers, you can any of your favorite coffees you can use.
And I'm just going to mix it and melt it in. And add it.
And now, like we said, we have a pot of water which is simmering right now. We need it on an absolute low. Bring it to a boil and then let it simmer. And we're going to take this, and the water is simmering in there. We're going to put our bowl on top. And we're going to just mix this around until everything comes into a smooth chocolate mixture. And this will take a couple of minutes.
So this is a multi-step process. So while Hetal's doing that, we're going to multitask. And I've got 2 large eggs over here. So I'm going to separate the eggs. The yellows are going to go on this, which is going to go on top of the double boiler. So I'm going to just separate it, put the yellows here and put the whites in here, which we're going to take care of later. And to the yellows, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of sugar. And Hetal, it's ready for you.
And this is really nice and smooth chocolate sauce almost. So we're going to take this off. Be careful, it's hot. And we're going to keep it to the side and make sure the chocolate cools down a little bit. And next we have the egg yolks and the sugar. We're going to put it on the same double boiler. And we're going to keep whisking it. Basically, we're looking for a nice lemon yellow color to the egg yolks. And you don't want to step away from this. It needs to be a constant mix. And this is ready. It took about 2 minutes, 2 to 2.5 minutes, and we're going to pull this off. Okay, so our chocolate mixture has cooled down and it's still a little warm, and we're going to mix our egg yolks into here.
We have the egg whites over here, the 2 egg whites that we took out. Into this we're going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar.
Anytime you're working with egg whites and in a mousse type recipe, the cream of tartar is what gives the egg whites some stability, and once you whip them up, it kind of keeps them whipped up and they don't fall flat. So it's a little secret little ingredient, but it helps a lot with the texture.
And 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. And we're going to use our egg beater and whip them until they're soft peaks. Perfect soft peaks. And now we're going to add 2 teaspoons of sugar to the egg whites, and I'm going to carry on beating them till it forms stiff peaks. Perfect. So we need 1 cup of whipped cream, but so I'm going to take 1/2 cup of heavy whipping cream and whip it up.
Now, if you want to take a shortcut and you're short on time or don't have whipping cream at home, you can also use Cool Whip or like a non-dairy whip topping that's available in the frozen section, and you just need a cup of that. That works just as well.
So to this we're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract
and 1 tablespoon of confectioner's or powdered sugar.
And I'm going to beat it till it forms stiff peaks. Yep, look at it. Stop before it becomes butter.
Important tip. So we have our chocolate mixture here ready for us. And here's our beaten egg whites. Now what we're going to do is just take a little bit of the egg whites and mix it in here and give it a good whip, and that's just called lightening. Basically it's a technique called lightening the mixture up, and then after that we can put the remaining in and fold it in so it kind of keeps its lift.
So I'm going to first add 1/3 of it.
And I'll just quickly mix it through. And that gets the mixture kind of smoother and softer.
And lighter.
And lighter. Okay, the rest of it. And now we're going to gently fold this in.
Anytime you're folding it, it's very important not to, hurry up the process, because otherwise you're going to let the air out and it's going to all deflate and just flatten out. You don't want that. You want that lift to be there. So you have to be very patient and very gently, like Hethel's doing, just fold it in. Literally fold it in. And now we're going to add in the whipped cream. Add in little at a time.
And continue to fold.
I'm sure your mouths are watering. Just like ours.
Ours are. And see, the chocolates become such a nice, yummy color. It started off really dark, but with all this cream and with the egg whites, it's become this nice, yummy color.
Yeah, it has a beautiful glaze on it, and that's what you really, really want.
And fight the urge to overmix. Sometimes you'll see small little lumps of whipped cream, and they'll be fine, I promise. So once this is ready, we're going to take a serving dish like this. Now, mousse is traditionally served in individual little servings, portions. So if you have this, great. Or sometimes you can even do the little shot glass, parfait glass type thing too, small ones. So if you have the time, or if you have a party and you want to impress somebody, you can put this inside of a Ziploc bag and snip the corner and just pipe it into wherever you're serving.
Right.
But you can also just put it in just like this. And we'll clean up the edges later.
So once it's poured into the serving dishes, we're going to put it in the refrigerator and let it set for at least 2 hours minimum.
Right.
So, in it goes, and we'll see you in a bit.
So it's been 2 hours, and ta-da! The mousse is ready to eat. It's nice and set. And
So you can either serve it like this, or you can go a step further and you can put some whipped cream on it, or just like so. Ooh. There's nothing else to say except just dig in.
I'm ready for that.
I hate to say this, but the coffee flavor in it.
Yum.
It takes it to the next level from a kid's dessert to a grown-up
Very
dessert.
grown-up taste,
Yes.
exactly. And I don't know if you can see this, but look how light and airy that is. It's like super, super light. So when you dig in there, it's just like this. It's rich, but it just feels so light and yummy, delicious.
Right, but having mentioned the coffee in there, it is optional. So if you don't like coffee for any reason, just skip it. It'll still be great.
Yep.
So another thing we wanted to mention was, we know there's eggs in this recipe, and mousse is made with eggs, and unfortunately there is no substitute for eggs for this particular recipe.
So no flaxseed powder. Not on this one. Yeah, not on this one.
Right, and the other point is that it's got raw eggs. Mousse again is made with raw eggs.
Egg whites, yeah.
Egg whites. There's nothing you can do about it. So, but for the folks who can enjoy it,
Yeah.
we'll love it.
But one thing I do want to mention: buy fresh eggs. You're going to be using raw eggs. Try to get the freshest eggs possible, and it gives you a little edge.
Right, we got ours from our farm, the farm across the street. Went and caught some chickens and made sure they lay eggs for us.
But yeah, definitely fresh eggs, and you will love this. Everybody will love this dessert. So enjoy the mousse, and join us again on another episode of ShowMeTheCurry.com.
Adding a pinch of spice to your life.